Winds of change, they call my name and beckon, come just like a moth to a flame.
So I have a concept for what I'm wanting to shoot. I just don't have the location picked out yet. What I'm looking for is a couple of springy trees. Now I have a couple over here in mind. It's not the standard thing you used to see in a channel do, but this tree right here is what we're going to set up. So I'm going to put a tripod up and get it into place. Then I'll bring some poison ivy over. Now, because I'm going to have people around me later, I'll be wearing gloves for it. They're minimal. Plus it also keeps me from getting cut on these little, twigs that stick out. Because I hate getting cut. I've been working today, so I have some cuts already. Anyway, that's the plan. Shall we see how well I can execute it? We'll see in a moment. Okay, I'm working on trying to get this set up. But it's a little trickier than you might think. Because I'm actually standing in a valley, and the tripod, which should normally be looking much higher, I'm having a hard time getting it to focus on this. Now I'm going to work on getting the sound done differently, because there's a lot of wind noise and a train right there going by, and some noise. And I'm wrapped around trees here, just trying to get an angle for this. So if that looks like this will work. So I will be back. So show you what I've got. Poison ivy. I told you they're fragile. I'm gonna drop these. This was as long as I could get. Remember, this tree does not want to come over here at all. I'm gonna start with poison ivy. See if I can get enough around here and get it to hold. This stuff is pretty fragile. You wouldn't necessarily think it because of it grows on trees, but it's pretty fragile. Another one of these lines, wrap around. You always get people videos I shoot, they'll be standing there in Virginia creeper and they'll comment that I'm in poison ivy and I'm not smart enough to know the difference. Well, trust me. A, I don't have a real problem with poison ivy. It doesn't make an effect. People like that. But you know the difference. Okay, so here you can see we have poison ivy securing it, but any little thing, and how tight I can get it, I can't, because if I try and pull this tight, it just breaks, okay? Any pressure to it, and it just breaks. If I want to take it down, I just pull, and this stuff will come off, and next thing you know, whatever I was tying is free. I'm going to undo it, and it just requires a couple of quick breaks here, and settle my poison ivy. Oh, this one wants to be tough. How about that? Okay. Now, let's do that again, but this time, let's use Virginia creeper. You saw how thick that was, right? Okay. I'm 6 foot tall. Fingertip to fingertip, my reach is 6'3". So we're just going to get a good guesstimate length of this Virginia creeper. We'll say 5.5, 11, 16. Okay, let's just call this more or less 20 feet. You can see that it's pretty thin. So I'm just going to start here. Remember, I can only barely get that to go around. Here, I'm going to come in and start by tying a knot. And then I'm going to pull all this stuff around. Could I lash with this stuff? Probably not. Would it work for a bow drill? Nah, I don't think so. It's a lot of ridiculous friction in a bow drill. But could I use it to lash things, tie things together and make some sort of a permanent shelter? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. I confused myself here. So, reversing direction here. Remember, this requires you to really be able to know the difference between Virginia creeper and poison ivy. Now what I'm doing here, I'm going to leave up for a length of time, and I will come back and follow up on how well this is holding in a month or two. Just showing you that, well, I'm not pulling tight on frapping. I can even do frapping. What other kind of useful things could I do with this? Let's say I'm going to do I still got some vine left. Let me find a tree branch here. It's laying on the ground. Pretty rotten, but I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to take my Virginia creeper vine, wrap it around. So instead of tying all that, I just started here. I could have lashed this to the tree just as easily. I say, I'm going to do this, and we're going to follow up on it. Let's say week by week for a little while. The first real follow-up is going to be, I'm going to come out here and spin some weight on this, just for the heck of it. Right now, I have my gloves on it. Got some of these leaves off. So, you saw the poison ivy breaks real easily. It doesn't give me much strength. I'm going to pull some of these leaves up so you can see what we've done. This was Virginia creeper. If you can tell the difference between the two, that's the purpose of this. Show you that you can use Virginia creeper as cordage. I've done that for shelters on survival trips before. You hear my blood monitor going off. But we've got a nice little hook lashed to the tree. I'm going to take this down. When I do, I'll fold up the tripod and get a shot of it just hanging off this, okay? So, this is Rich. Hopefully I'll get the audio to work out with all the road noise because I'm near the road. Hopefully this will all come out and look good. So, I'm encouraging you to get yourself up, get out, get some dirt time. I hope to see you in the woods. Bye.